Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, the Old World Blues DLC. And if you were here last time, you'll know that there was a lot of talking. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be more here, because now that we're done talking to the main robot or scientist here, we're going to try and talk to everybody and see what happens. So get ready for that. I hope y'all are having a great day. I had a good day. I got to finally play some Resident Evil Requiem. I haven't played in about a week for various reasons. Just got a lot of games to play and whatnot. And anyway, got to play today and make quite a bit of progress. Basically did the whole basement section with Grace. I don't want turpentine. So who's this? Dr. Boris. Dr. Boris is green.
Animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Oh boy. Animal? Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know?
Well, let's talk. Looks like we have a quest that means, or is asking us to talk to all the robots, so we'll do that. Who are you? What do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
Wow. Wait, you are responsible for Cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
Contained at Big Mountain. Those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
What makes you think they haven't escaped?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
I don't think they're sterile. They breed all right.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation.
That sounds terrible.
Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
No, that's all right. Trust me.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
I do like this guy's voice. Alright, when did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond, there were the Tarantula debates, and something about Hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
That's funny. I want to know more about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Alright. Tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
That fence doesn't make much sense to me. Hang on. Wait a minute, that means you're trapped here?
Trapped? Nonsense. We are secure here from evil philosophies. Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Don't you want to leave here?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Evidence to the contrary?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
You sure do talk a lot for having no time. Why does Klein want these particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Alright, can you tell me about the Big Empty?
That castrated nickname of our facility is not its true name. The true name is Big Mountain. Where are your manners? It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
This crater looks like it's been tag-teamed by giant fuckbots. Why have you leveled this place?
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore, so the crater became our testing grounds. For science!
I get it now. Test cities?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days.
Damn.
But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
Okay, what was this big explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
Yes, I had other questions.
Submit your questions. I shall respond with deadly answers.
Wow. I want to ask him about the Night Stalkers here.
What?
Oh, did I already Night Stalkers, those crazy coyote snake things?
Indeed. Docile.
Oh, you just go through the same shit. Okay. He answers the same way for both. Never mind, we've spoken enough, Dr. Boris.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Wow. Okay, so Dr. Boris is, I guess, green? I don't know. Their helmets all kind of look the same in a way. We'll say he's green. Let's go ahead and do a hard save. We'll probably end up doing that after every robot we talk to. Back with Baja Cabo Citrus as usual. I am getting a little low on that though, so I actually bought some Zero Sugar Starry today. So that will be my next drink, probably. God, I don't know when I'm going to get to that. Probably about a week from now, I would say. Maybe less. There we go. Okay. Continue to look around here. Sensor modules. Oh, footlocker. So who's this now? Dr. 8. This is the guy that can't talk, right? What was that? Did something happen with your voice module? That is too bad or good or something. Can I ask you some questions? Who are you? There is a number 8 there, that's funny. Sounds important, I think. Wow, that was long. Do you know anything about Dr. Mobius or the Forbidden Zone? Oh, he doesn't like him. Alright, just calm down. Didn't mean to alarm you. Can you tell me about these technologies Klein wants? You sound agitated, or you're percolating or something. Tell me about the Big Empty, Big Mountain, that is. You sound a little down. And you look a little down, too. Wait, after listening a bit, that's Robco Termlink Protocol you're broadcasting, right? I'm just full of surprises. Heh, nice pun on the header file, ref. I agree, if someone would take the time, you're more than just sound effects in a tank. If that's Robco Termlink Protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? It'll only take a second to violate your rights and make your voice mine. Uh-oh. That's bad. Alright, let's see what you have. I'll take these energy cells. And some microfusion cells. Now unlock your room. I want what's in there. And lastly, if I ever need you to blindly agree with me, you will. Understood? I know it won't work on attack protocols. Still, I may need someone on my side in a debate. You don't really have a choice, and thanks for the gear. About when I first arrived, tell me you didn't sunjaculate into the My Sonic emitter. Well, there had to be some other way to fire it up. Can we at least talk it over next time? Okay. Now that we know each other better, can you tell me about the Sonic emitter? Holy crap. Really? Huh. Oh my god. Well, I did something bad apparently, by stealing shit from him. Oh well, how was I supposed to know that it would be a bad thing? I don't even know what half the shit I do is anyway. Okay, well, let's do another hard save. Apparently we did a quest there too. Take a sip. At least that didn't take very long, right? Who's this? Dr. Dalla.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin?
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
It seems to me you have more biological needs than your counterparts. Coming out of her shell. So what's this quest require? Get to the bottom of Dalla's biological fascination. Okay.
What? Nonsense.
Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly.
What? What are you doing?
Do it again.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
I'm gonna do it again.
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Why don't you just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back anytime and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over.
What the hell?
If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo.
Oh god, the woo's back. What is going on? What the fudge?
Last little bit there.
Oh my god.
Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
That's funny, all these drained energy cells. Dr. Dalla, who are you and what do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in
What?
applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
211 doctorates? How is that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
First head chief researcher? A lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
Wait, there was another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
Now that's interesting. This is kind of a foreshadowing to the final DLC, Lonesome Road. I believe you meet this other courier in that DLC. What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Okay, Dr. Dalla, why did you remove my brain and how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
But how am I still talking and walking around?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Good, that's what I want to do. I feel strange in here, peaceful but on edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
Is there any way to shut it off?
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind.
Oh God.
Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
I had other
An
questions.
interrogation. How fascinating. Please begin.
Can you tell me about Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world.
Damn.
Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
Okay, I don't understand how the tech Klein wants will help.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
That might not be a good thing. Big Mountain is a giant crater. Can you tell me about the Big Empty, Big Mountain?
This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous tests. Wait, questions like what?
Previous test subjects who have come here have had many questions for us. We answered them with science, fire, and termination.
Damn. We've spoken enough.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Alright, that was a little concerning. Another hard save here. Take a sip. I did finally get to play a bunch of Super Metroid last night, and man was it amazing. I'm going to play some more tonight after this installment, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Brought back a lot of memories. And also, because I'm older now, like 40, well, I guess not 40, let's say about 30 years older than I used to be, I actually kind of understand what's going on. Alright, now this is, I forget this guy, Dr. Zero, or Dr. O.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in Think Tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
You're Dr. Zero, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco Tech on your arm? It is. What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my Pip-Boy?
How dare you bring Robco Tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain could make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
Well, you don't need to worry about Mr. House anymore.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Calm down, just wanted to ask some questions.
Fine. Ask.
What do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
That doesn't sound impressive, breaking machines, that is.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept a mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Are you sure? I'm a good listener, got the ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
I always saw the number. If they kept confusing the letter with a number, your name is Dr. Zero?
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
Alright, so you want me to call you Zero, or...
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Alright, I had other questions.
Fine. Ask.
I want to talk to you about your name.
What about it? I don't feel like arguing it with you, too.
Oh.
Fine. Ask.
Tell me about Mobius and these monsters of his.
That genius, Mobius, somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
A giant robot scorpion?
Yeah, crazy, midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
Can you tell me about this facility?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Okay. I need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU barter function upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Nice. I think we've spoken long enough, Dr. Zero.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Oh, that's right, I leveled up. I'm just gonna go into energy weapons, baby. All in. Activate deluxe chemistry set. There appears to be enough chemical components available to create a small quantity of chems, assuming one has the knowledge to do such a thing. Stim packs. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we just need to talk to Dr. Klein. So we'll do another hard save here. A lot of talking, so I apologize if you're someone who watches these videos looking for a little bit more action or exploring, but yep, sometimes you get this. What's this? Or are these like their rooms? Yeah, I wonder if these are their rooms. Yeah, everybody's room is a little different. Can I tell whose room is whose? This has got to be Dala's, because there's teddy bears, a lot of mannequins, a lot of hats. Yeah, I'm going to say that's Dala's room. I'm willing to bet this is probably Klein's room. There's the eye from Mobius, which is funny. That might not be Klein's room, actually, because... What do we have? There's 5 robots, right? Well, I guess maybe one of these rooms is Klein's, or excuse me, is Mobius's old room. That was a good pack there. This guy has a lot of bottle caps. I wonder if this is Dr. Zero's room. Take surgical tubing. A dinosaur. That's funny. Some cages. Oh, this has got to be, oh, who's the guy that liked dogs? The first guy that we spoke to. Boris? This has got to be Boris's room. Because he said he used to like dogs. Or he still does, but obviously he's a robot now, so he can't do with them what he used to. That one's locked. Alright, let's open it. Doesn't say I'm doing anything bad by picking this open, so I'm not too worried about it. This might be Mobius's room, actually, which is why it's locked. Radiation suit. Yeah, this has to be his room because that Tesla coil is shut off. Dr. Mobius's glasses. Hell yeah. Alright. Explosions plus 10 and intelligence plus 2. I wonder now. What happens if I go talk to this guy again? Just wondering.
Stop hovering. Ah, predictable. The lobotomite specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High. What about it? I don't feel like arguing it with you two.
If you wanted to differentiate the 0 and the O, just put a slash through the 0.
What?
0, draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
And that's what makes you truly a 0. So is that what you want to be?
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in 0. It reduces anything multiplied against it to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. And make a 0 in all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle.
That's
Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So 0, got any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
2 scrap electronics added. 2 scrap metals added. It certainly is interesting, whatever it once was.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
That's hilarious. Okay. I think we've spoken long enough.
Scheduled audio transmission and reception then.
Alright. Well, we're down to the final one. Did I look in here, by the way? Oh, I totally did. Let's talk to Dr. Klein again. Do a one last hard save here before we talk to him. Alright, Dr. Klein.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Oh, you're flippin' annoying. I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge the think tank had to share on the sciences.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
Okay. I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked you some questions.
Hmm? Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left us some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Wow, okay. I'm not sure what I learned there. You seem like the one in charge. You are?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Okay. Who is Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
Robo-scorpions drain intelligence from living creatures. How? Chems?
I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune. If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical.
Why do I have this strange passive sensation in here?
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. Have to correct that next time.
That's funny.
Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
Why the anti-aggression programming?
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
Who are these visitors?
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains.
Oh, that's why he was talking about train derailment. He does model trains. What is this place?
This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man. And to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power.
I've heard this place called the Big Empty.
Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here.
I'd like to know more about the Forbidden Zone.
That glowing red scar, that laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child. It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Alright, can you tell me more about these pylons?
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
Alright. I have some questions about this brain extraction you all performed.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto-dock runs are remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
Because she's a pervert. You said before that Mobius might have my brain?
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Wow. Mobius set up the Autodoc medical routines, so you think he's responsible for the post-organ dump?
Yes. Always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The Autodoc is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps. Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well.
What do you mean?
It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerve to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab.
What's this Autodoc surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old Autodoc. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
Why would Mobius want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time.
That's gross.
Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
These mechanical robo-scorpions consume intelligence. Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
Interesting. Well, that's all for now, Dr. Klein. Goodbye.
Yes, a most goodbye.
A most good bye. Oh my gosh. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Save. Hard save. Take a sip. Damn, that was so much shit. Good God. I'm gonna put my gecko-backed leather armor on now. Oh wow, look at this. This is the big empty, the big crater. We have a lot of stuff to do. These are all the 3 main quests we have to do. This is upgrading the sonic emitter. Go to the sink and install the central intelligence unit. Try to find any trace of Gabe. Ask Dr. Zero about the attack on the think tank. Well, let's do that really quick. Don't really want to talk to robots anymore, but...
Predictable. The lobotomite specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High.
I heard you and Date were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. Tried his voice module. Something good.
Yeah.
It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Tell me what happened.
This human, I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now.
Wow. That sounds like, oh, what the hell's his name? Elijah. From, well, from, I guess, the main game, but also from Dead Money. Who are the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
Alright.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that's Christine and then the courier.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we asked about that, so we need to do all my friends have off switches. I don't like that Mobius's eye is still up there. So this is the way out of here, the big empty. Let's go back to the sink. This is where I was from. Where I was from. What the hell am I talking about? This is where I came from. Alright. Sonic emitter. Revelation now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personality modules here?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
So I can access their functions without loading the personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are there so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Never mind. Let me ask you something else.
Indubitably, sir.
Indubitably. Bleh, indubitably. I love that word. What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Wow. I need my equipment repaired.
Very good, sir.
Very good, sir. Go ahead and repair that. Oh my god. That's a lot. Repair the patient gown. Oh my god. 16,000 caps. Bullshit.
Might I be of service, sir?
I'd like to buy some things.
Very good, sir.
Very good, sir. Give me all the 308 rounds you got. Give me all those. Okay, let's see here. I don't care about ammo. Scientist glove. For punching? I should buy a shovel again. Combat armor. I'm gonna buy that actually. Aid. Let's accept that. Now, can I repair my whatever? Oh, you bet I can. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Amazing.
Might I be of service, sir?
Oh, you might.
Very good, sir. If I might suggest a table wine, the 64 Atomic Claret is a lovely little vintage.
Oh my. The 64 Atomic Claret. You don't even sell wine, you moron. Oh boy. Okay, nothing else I want. Oh, there is water here, I like that. Where is a place for me to sleep and store shit? Ooh, storage cabinet. That's a good place. That's kind of a weird place, too. Must be Mobius. Trunk, there we go. For now, I'm going to put, whoa, K9000 Cyberdog. That can go in there, that's really heavy, and I don't use that shit. Put my patient gown in there, why not? Alright, well that's good. Find the missing modules for the sync, auto dock, and the biological research station. Not really sure where those would be. Probably out of here, right? Oh, they're in the big empty. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna step out here. You have discovered the think tank. The sink in the think tank. Is this just like weird grass? I don't know.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
I'm honestly so flipping sick of hearing about robo-scorpions. I really don't care. Kind of like this music. What's this? Oh, hell yeah. Well, let's see here. If I look at the map, oh yeah, they're at all different locations. Do any of my quests make me go to X12? No. Magnetohydraulics Complex, X22 Botanical Garden, and the Y17 Medical Facility. It's a very, very strange area. Alright, well, I'm going to call it good there. We did a lot of talking and all that, and I don't really, Oh. Hell yeah. I'll open these. Alright. I don't really want to move on any further past this. This is, it's funny. I was going to say this was a bit of a shorter installment. Really, it's probably more of a normal length installment. We haven't done a normal length installment in quite a while. So, yeah. Well, that's a bad guy. Oh, boy. What do I have for my weapons, by the way, just for next time? That gun, this machine. Bonus damage versus robots, power, armor, critical strike, paralysis. Might have to try that gun against Robo-Scorpions. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with Maria. Alright, so we'll call that an installment. We'll do one final save here. I didn't think there'd be more talking in a DLC than Father Elijah in Dead Money, but good lord, that was a lot. It's all done though, so next time out, which will come on Tuesday of next week, we'll get started exploring the Big Empty, because I like calling it that instead of Big Mountain. So hope you'll join me for that. Hope you enjoy this installment and the previous one, despite all the talking. Hopefully most of that's done for, you know, the rest of the DLC. And yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and bye for now, everyone.